Alright, so we're gonna just do a real quick, just showing. What the fuck, bro? I had this in my head before I press record. What I was about to say. Oh my goodness. We're gonna just do a quick explanation of the real way to do ICC, because I think I've figured it out pretty much all the way at this point. So the real way you do ICC, or this the real, we're gonna start off with the real way that you get your indications. Alright, so we're gonna just type this out. When you're on an uptrend and you're selling, your indication comes from behind, so to the left. When you're buying an uptrend, your indication comes from you're buying an uptrend, your indication comes from in front of you. When you're selling a downtrend, your indication comes from in front, so to the right. Right. When you're buying a downtrend, your indication comes from behind, so to the left of you. Alright, so we're just gonna go based off of that, and we're gonna just follow structure. Okay, so honestly this right here is perfect. Downtrend. So imagine price just broke this, right? And it's going down here. Indication from behind. So right now I want to sell because, okay, we're gonna replay it to this point. So right now I want to sell. Trying to sell. Okay. Oh, okay. So see, this is perfect. So we're on a downtrend, and we're like, okay, so we're on downtrend, so we should be selling, right? Let me turn off. So we should be selling, right? So where's our take profit? Like once we do sell, once we do break this level, where like I don't see I don't see it. So we look back. Oh, okay, right here. This is basically what I do. I'll be like, I don't really see any history. Okay, I'm gonna just keep going till I hit something. First thing, okay, first level that I see right there. Boom. We're gonna sell. What the fuck? Sell. Boom, 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 boom. You see that? Let me fucking play it back so I can. Yes, at that point. No. But you see how it, once it broke that level, watch. Breaks that level. Boom, boom, boom. Our take profit is like right there. Confirm. Boom. You see that? And you see once it hit that level, you can see how it cut, like right there. See? Right there. Because this was sort of like the lowest point that it went. Once it came down from that. Like once it fell and it stopped. Like once it fell off from this point and it stopped. This was like the anchor, basically, like the very bottom of it. Very last support that it had. So it stopped. So that's why it started like show resistance right here. That's what you can see right here. It started resistance a little bit. But let's keep going. And then, but you see, because we're selling the downtrend, we got our indication from behind. And so, okay. So if I want to buy this downtrend instead, I would be looking for an indication. I'd be anticipating an indication. I'd be waiting for an indication, basically. So wait for it to break out like a level. Let's wait for it to consolidate and break out, come back, and we're gonna go back in once it goes. Oh, 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 oh. You see? And wait for it to come back. Okay, that's our indication. Um, Honestly, I'd wait for a second one. I'd wait for a second high after that high, and then that would be the indication. So this is gonna be. Alright. Chill out. Stop moving so much. Okay. Okie dokie. Perfect. Just like that. So see, selling the downtrend, or we're buying the downtrend now, and so then that means our indication comes from in front. See right here, this is a really good consolidation. Or this is a really good breakout level, my bad. It's a really good breakout level. And think of indication as like your destination, basically. Like once we enter the trade, like where are we gonna eventually end up? Like where are we even going? So the indication like shows you the path. Like it literally reveals your destination and like where you're gonna be headed once you break into that level. So just think of indication like that. Look, this kind of like a good consolidation level. Honestly, back here, I could have taken this trade. I could have went back on what I said and then been like, nope, taking this trade. Because look, it showed me the stopping point for the downside. Showed me the stopping point for the upside. Okay, we have a consolidation level. But I'm not really sure where we're going to end up. So that's probably why I said that. So that's why I said that. Okay, so I wasn't tripping. I wasn't. Because right here, we could buy. Like, there's history over here, like, showing the price was here. But this history isn't showing. This is like a different description. Like, this history is showing specifically that when it was at this point, it was on a downtrend. Like, it wasn't showing this price. Like, it wasn't showing that it was at this price on an uptrend. So this isn't really like uptrend indication, like history type of, yeah, that type of stuff. But I really hope my fucking mic is recording. It fucking better be, holy shit. But yeah, now we have an indication for this level. And I don't think this is honestly like a good example of buying a downtrend. You're buying a downtrend, your indication comes from in front. So like I mean something like this. So like comes down, boom. And that's your indication. Or no. Yeah, when you're selling a downtrend, your indication comes from in front of you. Oh, that's what I meant. Like when you're buying from an uptrend or a downtrend. So it's not like while you're buying into it, it's while you're buying from it. Like you're breaking away from that trend. Like that's what I mean. Like a reversal. I think that's what I mean. Okay, I think I'm starting to piece it all together now. Because right here, it was making sense when I was right here. Okay, we're on an uptrend, and I want to sell this uptrend. I'm like, okay, the indication for that, like if I were to sell, then I would end up down here. Okay, and then, but if I were buying, if I were to buy, then it would have to go up here, or it would have to go up, come down, and then be like, okay, that's where I have to go. That's where I'm going. Okay. That's what I mean by like it comes from in front, because if you're buying into an uptrend, you have to wait for the indication and then you buy. But if you're selling from an uptrend, you already have an indication because it's where it's already there. So, and then if you want to buy during an uptrend, okay, and then let's do it the selling side. So if I wanted to sell during this type of trend, wait for it to do that and be like, okay, that's the indication. That's where we're going. But if it reverses and does that, and it comes back down, okay, I'm starting to piece it together. This is what I mean by the indication comes from behind on the downtrend. Because if you were to start buying up from this downtrend, okay, if you were to start buying up from this downtrend, if you want to start buying up from this downtrend, you would end up, your destination is all the way over here. So basically to the left behind you. But if you were selling in this downtrend, you would have to wait for you have to anticipate the indication. So you have to wait for it to show itself and then be like, okay, that's where we're going in this downtrend. Okay, boom, right there. But if you were trying to reverse from it, your indication would already be there. So boom. That's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to grasp in this whole video. That's what I mean by that. I just wanted to like take note of that, just to have it in a video somewhere. So like if I get confused, I can just look back at this and then be like, okay, I get it. But yeah, I guess that sums up the whole video basically. But yeah, that's all I was trying to say. Dang, bro, I fucking fuck this shit up every time. I'm trying to stop recording.